Broadway's Next Hit Musical as a part of our 27th anniversary season.
Thank you.
Thank you for your suggestions tonight. I hope you put a lot of thought into them and that they're wonderful, because that is what our musical tonight is going to be about. We ask that you please silence your cell phones to refrain from distracting fellow audience members, and please be advised that photography or recording is strictly prohibited. The show will be played straight through with no intermission. Merchandise will be for sale after the show, and the cast will be coming out to do a meet and greet during the wine and cheese reception, so please be sure to stick around for that. And now, without further ado, please sit back, relax, and put your hands together for Broadway's Next Hit Musical.
Good evening. What is the show where the girls are hot? Music and lyrics made up on the spot. What does it say on those tickets you got? Broadway's Next Hit Musical. What is the show where the critics say, wow, everyone loves from Detroit to Macau? What are you seeing in front of you now? Broadway's Next Hit Musical. You write the title, we write the song. Everything is improvised, so what could possibly go wrong? What is the show where the crowds always cheer, standing ovations for year after year? What are we doing for all of you here? Broadway's Next Hit Musical. We're shaking away your bluesicle, an offer you can't refuse-icle. So turn off the TV musical, sit back and kick off your shoesicle. It's time for Broadway's Next Hit Musical. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our host, Rob Cole.
Welcome to Broadway's Next Hit Musical. As I said, my name is Rob. I am your host tonight. Are we ready to have a good time? Oh, come on, you can do better than that. What is this, Tuscaloosa? Are we ready to have a good time? Okay, wow, well, we're absolutely ecstatic to be here. Whenever we travel, go to different towns with the show, I always try to figure out what is the main industry that really drives the economy of the towns that we visit. And after driving around today, I think it's pretty clear the biggest industry in Hoover is, of course, the Alexander Shannara Law Firm. Call him, Alabama. Please call him. The billboard budget alone, my goodness. Anyway, but yeah, we're ecstatic to be here. We've been in the South for a couple of days now. And one thing that surprises me is how kind everybody is. Being a New Yorker, I'm not used to that. So, but it's amazing. It's like Southern hospitality is a real thing. I'm not used to that love, and it's been in almost all the interactions I've had with people. Just like today, I was at Starbucks. You know, did my usual order this morning of a skinny venti iced caramel macchiato, sugar-free syrup, extra shot, no whip with no more than 14 ice cubes. And the barista looked at me and with almost some passion in her voice, she said, bless your heart. And I'm not used to that kind of love, you know? I was like, thank you so much. I have some kind of exciting news. I get to go visit my family next week, and my parents are celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary. Which is, yeah, it's a long time, they're in their early 70s, and I wanted to do some shopping. This is just swanky, sophisticated suburb. I figured there's great shopping here. And I wanted to get them something that was sentimental, but really something that celebrated love. You know, in my head I was thinking maybe like a picture frame that said love on it, and then I would just like put a picture inside of it. And I was driving around and I was like, oh, this is perfect. I saw this store, so it's called Love Stuff. And they don't sell picture frames. They do sell pictures, but you wouldn't want to frame the pictures that they sell. Yeah. Now, the other thing I do whenever we travel is I always pick up a copy of the local newspaper, try to figure out the news stories that are happening. So I picked up a copy of, I believe it's the Birmingham News? Yeah. And what I found most interesting in the paper was not in the news section, but it was also not in the sports section or the opinion section. It's this section. It's called the Jefferson County Delinquent Tax List section, where they print everybody's name who hasn't paid their taxes alphabetically. But what blew me away most was just the sheer amount of names. Just look at this for a second. It just keeps going. Okay. There's more. Right? So, and this is just A through M over here. Now, whenever we travel, it's where people can sort of tell that I'm not from the towns that we visit. They're not quite sure what's going on. I was having lunch today, and this guy came up to me and he goes, hey, I know you. You're that guy from TV. And I go, no. And he goes, yeah, you're that guy from American Idol. And I was like, oh, sweet, he thinks I'm Ryan Seacrest. And he said, yeah, you're Clay Aiken, right? Goodness, talk about overrated, right? And speaking of overrated, give a warm welcome to our musical director, Gary Adler! I should say underrated, because that song was amazing.
Oh, well, thank
It
you.
was fantastic.
These two ladies missed it. Should I do it again?
Yeah, just start over. I'll go off stage. No, how was your day?
It was lovely, thank you.
Excellent. Now,
I actually had a little adventure today.
Oh, you did?
I was walking around town and came across some of the very friendly local geese. I didn't know until today that geese hissed. I was excited.
yeah, they're big around here, around the theater, yeah. Now, just by round of applause, who is familiar with the Tony Awards? They're like the Academy Awards, but for theater. We are going to give out an award tonight that is better than all the other awards. It's better than the Tonys. It's better than the Oscars, because there is no in memoriam section. It's better than the Emmys, because there are no commercials. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason it's so much better is because our award tonight will be decided upon by you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Phony Award! I'm gonna do that again, the Phony Award! Now, folks, what you are going to see tonight is 4 of New York City's top improvisers, 3 of whom I think are very talented. They're gonna come on stage, they're gonna sing their heart out, a classic of tomorrow, a hit that is yet to be, a song like... Why won't our cat eat her food? Drama, the drama. And then we turn the tables on you and you vote to see which song will win the Phony Award and the grand prize, which is a full-length production at the end of the show tonight. Are we ready for this? All right. Now just remember, all the ideas, all the inspirations for these songs tonight, they're coming directly from you. So if you're watching something up here and you're thinking, oh, this isn't very good, just remember it's your fault. All right, without further ado, we're going to bring out our very first song presenter. He's absolutely incredible. He's got the voice of an angel and the arm span of a pterodactyl. You'll see what I mean. Please welcome Robert D. Grant!
Can everyone see me? Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor it is to be here to present the first nominated song for this evening's coveted Broadway's Next Hit Musical Boney Award. This song has stayed with me for such a long time. It's been such a pleasure. In fact, one of the first times that I had the opportunity to sing it, I'll never forget this moment. A man who was sitting right out in the orchestra stood up in the middle of my song and just at the top of his lungs just shouted, "Stop!" To this day, no one knows what that man meant, but it gave me the courage to continue to sing this song. It's poignant, it's poetic, it's powerful, it's Buddy Live.
Make sure that he's turned on the recording device.
Buddy Love, Buddy Love. The title changed out of town. Buddy Love. Buddy Love is from the musical The Smell of Success. And The Smell of Success is a story of luck, a story of fortune, a story of dreams coming true whether you want them to or not. The Smell of Success tells the story of an up-and-coming florist, a frustrated florist who's built an entire life out of trying to bring some comfort or joy to people in the moments when flowers are appropriate. And yet has never found that same sort of connection for himself. I play this, I know, sad. I play this florist, and in the song in which Buddy Love is sung, a customer comes in who is unexpected and causes sort of feelings that I, as the florist, have never experienced before, and I am trying to sort of put a name to it, put a word to it. So, won't you get out your potting soil as I sing for you the song Buddy Love from the musical Smell of Success.
Well, buddy, this'll be great for me and Margaret. Tomorrow, of course, being our 30th wedding anniversary, and you put together a lovely arrangement of daffodils and hydrangeas.
I certainly did my best. I've got a whole range of things. Why, you can see the vines, you can see the hibiscus over there.
The hibiscus.
The hibiscus.
Yes, shalom, by the way.
Yes, shalom.
I just can't thank you enough, buddy. You really know how to inspire love. Say, all these years I've known you, never asked you, is there a Miss Buddy at home?
No, there isn't. There's never been a Miss Buddy. Why? I've only got all of my little butts here. Buddy's butt shop, you know.
That's creepy, buddy. Real creepy. Listen, pal, I gotta get home and see the wife, but you never know who might be lurking right outside your door. Or inside your door, for that matter. Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Yes.
No one's ever said that to me before.
No one's ever said yes to you?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. It's so fragrant. Even with the door closed, I was pulled inside here by my nose. It just pulled me in. Flowers.
It's probably the roses. Petal by petal by petal by petal by petal by petal they grow. It's probably the pansies. Petal by petal by petal by petal by yes or no.
Yes.
You could have hibiscus in the corner. It grows in very special air. It's a iris like in your eyes. Oh, that looks just perfect there. What is this feeling in my heart? How did it happen? Just an open door. And now I'm standing here with flowers around me. But I am feeling something more. It's buddy love. Buddy love. Buddy love. Feels like something will start. Buddy love. I don't know what to do. I've got a flower. It gives me the power to know that I'm feeling is true. Buddy love. Buddy
Wow! Incredible! Robert C. Grant, the song Buddy Love from the musical The Smell of Success. I do not say this lightly, that is the best song we've heard all night. Or possibly the second best. I forgot you did that one at the beginning.
Fine.
Wow. Incredible. I have to say, I loved the world they set up in that flower shop where, you know, there would be flowers here, but yet at certain points they could just walk through them. And then they'd come back and I mean, that's, wow, it was like I was in there with them. Wow. Do y'all have a plant here called a kudzu or something like that? What is, how do I say it? Kudzu, all right. Somebody suggested that last night and I thought it was a food. Anyway, I was like, is that a dessert? We're gonna keep things rolling. We have another song presenter coming up. This is amazing. Who out there, just by a round of applause, has anybody heard of the famous Broadway composer Andrew Lloyd Webber? So our next song presenter has also heard of him. Please welcome Jeff Shear!
Oh, thank you for having me here, Hoover. This is so exciting to be here. It is such an honor. I'm going to warn you right at the beginning that I had chicken and waffles for lunch and barbecue for dinner. So I may need to take a nap in the middle of this speech. This next song that I'm about to present to you, it means so much to me. When I got this part, it was after a really low point. I had auditioned to be in the musical where I would have sung "Why Doesn't Our Cat Eat His Food?" I didn't get it, and I was despondent. But then I just kept going like I do, and I auditioned for this musical, and because of how I performed this song, they gave me the part, and I'm so glad that that I've been nominated for a Phony Award for this song, which means so very much to me. And of course that song is "My Favorite Color is Periwinkle." My favorite thing about the song, "My Favorite Color is Periwinkle," is how much I love the color periwinkle, which I think is a bluish color. I keep needing to look it up. My character loves the color periwinkle, but I don't know what it is. But this song does mean so very much to me. My favorite color is periwinkle, of course, comes to us from the musical Colorblind. And in this musical, it's a story of overcoming struggles, and I play a colorblind person who is in a town where everything is rainbow, and people are identified. You can tell what jobs they have by what colors they wear, so I have no idea what's going on at any time, and I'm ridiculed. And only my dad believes in me, and in the scene where I sing my favorite color is periwinkle, my dear dad is trying to help me get through my awful existence by having me pretend that I can see colors and teaching me to say that my favorite color is periwinkle. It's something I think we can all relate to. So without further ado, I should prevent, but I will present the song My Favorite Color is Periwinkle from the musical Colorblind.
You're not even going to ask me how everything went today at the farm where I work, which is why I wear green.
Dad, is that you?
Of course it's me.
I couldn't tell. Son, could you take off the green hood for a second?
I am legally bound by the town of Rainbowville to wear it at all times.
We're in the house, just so I can see your face. Otherwise, I don't. You're just a gray mass to me. Thank
All right.
Thanks, Dad.
Can I make you some eggs?
Yes.
All right. Son, you need a stronger backbone. Look, I get it. You're colorblind. Lots of people are colorblind. The Browns have a boy who's colorblind who doesn't even know what family he belongs to.
Dad, that's not true. He just says he's colorblind because he's making fun of me.
Oh, son, come on now. You're my little boy, Jared Horowitz. A Horowitz doesn't buckle simply because someone makes fun of him. A Horowitz stands up and fights, and if a Horowitz has to pretend, then a Horowitz pretends.
I guess so.
Son, you know I was colorblind when I was a young boy.
But you grew out being colorblind?
I had to, in the Army. I went to the Army. They forced color seeingness on me. I took 6 weeks in color training camp.
Is that an option for me?
No, it wasn't. For you? No, son, we can't afford it. I work on a farm.
I can't afford to join the army?
No, son, not these days.
Oh, we are.
No, son, for you, at best you'll be a grocer.
A grocer?
Yes, son.
Dad, how am I supposed to tell what all the vegetables and fruits are? I mean, like, I wouldn't even be able to tell you if this is a banana or a rutabaga.
You can't even deal with shape, can you, son?
One thing leads to another.
I'm going to tell you what I did when I was a little boy, and I was faced with the same challenges as you. I would lie, son. I'm not proud of it, but I would lie. For me, it was mauve. I would tell people, oh, no, I'm just wearing mauve, because nobody knows what color mauve is, so they would believe me. There's another color
I like that. So you just name a color that people aren't really sure what it is. Everybody knows blue and green and yellow.
There is one color. We've talked about it before. Yes, son, yes. Cheese with your eggs? Yes, please. Fine.
Thanks for making the eggs while I sing.
No problem. Scrambled?
Yes, Dad. It's a colorless world behind my eyes. I look at a painting and no surprise. Everything is gray. What else can I say? I don't know what to tell people I see, but I can say my favorite color is periwinkle. And they'll shrug and they'll say, I guess I can say my favorite color is periwinkle. Yes.
Yes, son. That's my boy. Lie if you have to. Cheat, steal, but fit in. That's the key.
Hey, how's this apple? I love it. It looks periwinkle, so I know that it is right. Oh, God.
traffic light. I think it's periwinkle, so I can go through without a fight. My favorite color is, I can say, it's periwinkle, and everybody will say, what a normal guy. I can say, my favorite color is periwinkle, and they won't know what to say, and they won't even try. A periwinkle, who knows what it is? Not I, not they, but it's my favorite color.
Oh my goodness! Incredible! All right, the song, my favorite color is periwinkle from the musical Colorblind. What a great lesson. I just want to quote that one more time. Son, lie, cheat, steal if you have to, but fit in, that's the key. Heartwarming. Warms my heart. This rang true for me for when my dad told me what to say when I was watching sports as a kid. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Just say nice play. All right. No, I also have to say, let's see, did I have one more? Wait. I gotta say this. That was very moving. I'm going to give a couple of people who may not have had their songs pulled yet. I'm just gonna pull a couple of names here. My wife has an LLC. Fun. Conveniently, no name on that one. All right. Pull another one real quick. Let me think about it a minute. Lynn, you're very indecisive. We're gonna bring out our very next song presenter. She's absolutely incredible. She can be seen 8 times a week on Broadway in New York City, ordering a chai latte at Starbucks. Please welcome Deborah Bay!
Thank you for staying, everyone. What a great honor it is for you to be here tonight in Hoover, Alabama, where musical theater was born and died. But will be born again tonight in this nominated song, a song which each and every time I sing it feels like the very first time. And of course that song is penmanship counts, people. My Wimbleys still show.
You need some help.
Maybe.
Let's see, 2 of us.
Wimblers.
My
Wimblers.
somethings? Wimbles?
Wimbles.
Show?
My Wimbles still show. Yep, that's what it is. My Wimbles. I know. Everybody, calm down. It's my Wimbles. My Wimbles still show. Comes to us from the musical The Other Gender. The Other Gender is a story of purposeful mistaken identity for the purpose of pursuing a goal. The Other Gender tells the story. This takes place in jolly old England. Remember? And it's in the days of yore, long ago. We don't have to get specific, but a long time ago. In the time of kings and queens and princes and princesses. And it is the story of a very amazing, wealthy royal family. And it's the story of how one of the children in this family wants to pursue a life goal that isn't allowed for them. And so that child decides to dress as the other gender in order to pursue that thing. And what the thing is that they want to pursue is they want to be a knight. Yep, so you're seeing where this is going. I play that daughter who wants to be a knight. In her mind, she believes she's born to be a knight. And so she dresses up as a boy or a man when they're having the night playoffs that they have. In order to become a knight, you have to play off. There's the horses and the jousting, it's a lot. And in this song, and get this, she actually does become a knight, and then her gender is revealed, and it's awesome. Now, in this song that I sing, I play this young lady, my wimples still show. This is the song that I sing to my nursemaid when I am dressing as a boy or a man to go to the night playoffs to try to become a knight. And I'm trying to cover myself up, but my wimples still show. Interpret as you like. Now, clearly, ladies and gentlemen, that is enough. Enough. But is it? No. Because what I failed to mention to you was one of the things that made this musical, The Other Gender, so memorable, so beautiful to watch, was the way the actors moved on the stage, the way they moved their arms and legs and bodies, the dance. In the industry, we call this choreography. You're welcome. And what I discovered tonight on the red carpet, believe it or not, the choreographer of the musical, The Other Gender, is, yes, Gary Andler, they are here tonight.
No.
Yes, in Alabama at the Phony Awards. The choreographer is here tonight. Now, I did not see them when they walked in, but it would be wrong of me, terribly wrong of me, not to acknowledge their presence. Because I feel if you've contributed as much time as they have to the beautiful artwork of dance, there you are. Sitting in the second row with your glasses on and your hands folded and your laugh as if it's not you, but it's you, so stand up and accept your accolades. No, stay standing. I'm not done with you. So good to see you again. You know, we spent countless hours in the rehearsal room. Wow, what a taskmaster. Now, so you are quite a perfectionist, and we go way back, so it's clear that I know your name. But if you don't mind telling everyone else your name, that'd be nice. Your real name. Randy. I know, Rand. Just Rand, we call him Randy. Randy, you know, I hate to put you on the spot. I just need it. But if you wouldn't mind, right from where you are, Randy, showing us that one signature dance move that you know, we would all be the better for it. Oh, that's your assistant choreographer? Uh-huh. So, you know, just right from where you are, it's the one with your arms and your legs and your body. You know the one. Yes! That's it! Randy, he makes it look so easy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. We have all been on a journey already. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get our armor all over ourselves, but not around our hearts. As we listen to the song, My Wimples Still Show, from the musical The Other Gender, featuring the choreography of Randy.
Okay, we're almost done.
Bind me.
Just bring it in, hold it in, make sure you keep it open.
I'm trying.
All right?
Okay.
Can you breathe?
Barely.
Okay, that's about as much as you should
hard being a woman. In fact, it's harder being a man. I know that. Oh,
I want to congratulate you for making it to the Sweet 16 of the Knights playoffs.
yes, Lorna, but it's so important that my father not discover that I am away from the castle this eve. So I implore you, don't give away my secret.
But, my lady, you know I can't keep a secret.
You must, Lorna.
I can't keep a secret.
You must, Lorna. But you must, Lorna.
I can't.
Please, Lorna, I beg of you.
Okay, my lady, I will try.
At least a trial is better than nothing. Lorna, thou dost not understand the deep joy that fighting brings to me. For when I ride upon that steed through the forest and the wind rustling through my hair, I feel I am unstoppable. Except for one or two things.
Trees? Trees will stop you. Uh-oh. Oh no, I put so many layers on.
It's not enough. You must bind some more. Oh, Lorna, this is rough. How can I be the man I want to be? How can I be the thing I want to see? How can I be the thing I know I must try? How can I ride forward through the trees? How will I bring the knights all to their knees? How these words I decry. No matter what I try to do, it never seems enough. But Lorna, my dear, you don't know how tough. Oh, my wimbles still show. My wimbles still show. My wimbles still show. Oh no, my wimbles still show. My wimbles still show. My wimbles still show. Oh, I see myself dashing through the wind. Oh, the joy I know that it will surely bring. Oh, I feel myself covered in steel. So I feel the horse riding down the lane. Oh, the women, they all think that I'm insane. Oh, I know these places I will go. And only if the wind is blowing and my hair is short, we'll know I'm not the woman they will give a retort. Ah! My wimbles still show. My wimbles still show. My wimbles still show. My wimbles
Incredible. The song My Wimbles Still Show from the musical The Other Gender. Is Wimbles a southern thing? I don't know. What do we not know? We don't know what that means. All right. A couple of things I want to point out. What a great history lesson for all of us. When she was describing the days of yore, and she said, you know, back when England had like queens and princes and princesses, they still have that in England. They do. Still happening. Now, I just want to say, it was featuring the choreography of Randy / Lancelot, I believe, was the name. Where are you, Randy? You must be so proud of that dance. You know, it's like, the nice thing, a lot of dancers try to dance like uniform at the same time. and they didn't do that. They all did it at different times, you know? Because why make it look similar when you can make it look different? They also didn't limit themselves to just dancing on the beat, and that's great, because you know what, they danced around the beat, and that's art. Folks, we have one more song presenter. We've seen him all night. Something you probably didn't know about him, he has been in over 300 bodybuilding competitions as a judge. Please welcome back, Rob Schiffman!
Ladies and gentlemen, every now and then a song comes along that changes the world. Changes the way we see ourselves and the way we choose to interact with those around us. It's extremely unlikely that this is one of those songs. But then in the long line of musical theater classics such as Summertime and Singin' in the Rain comes this new classic. I know you know. The song I'm speaking of course, is not family friendly. That's what that one is.
That's a weird title.
Would have expected that in Georgia, but come on, Alabama. Of course, the song I'm truly speaking of is Whoopee! I'm 84 and fancy and free. Whoopee! I'm 84 and fancy and free comes from the musical Rewinding the Clock for Wanda. Rewinding the Clock for Wanda. And Rewinding the Clock for Wanda is the story about a man named Wanda. That's the whole thing in and of itself. You'll find out about that. It's about a man named Wanda who he's getting on in years and he's not doing very well physically, emotionally. He's made a lot of mistakes in his life. He's been selfish. He's alienated his family, and he's taking the tolls of that on his body and on his soul. And one night, he is visited by a spirit. And the spirit gives him a chance to try again. He has one more chance to go back and repair all of the mistakes he made. He has one night to do it. And if he can do it, then he gets to die, but happily. And he probably gets a little extra time because, you know, the spirit helps the body and all that nonsense. So, the scene in which I sing the song Whoopee, I'm 84 and fancy and free is the scene where this spirit comes to me. And he says to me that I have this chance to try again. And he puts this spell on me, and suddenly I feel youthful, and I'm able to go back and give it a second try to fix all of the things that I've done wrong. Now, the thing about the musical Rewinding the Clock for Wanda, that's what it was called. That's why I said it again. Rewinding the Clock for Wanda. The thing about this musical that really grabbed the critics' attention, other than, you know, the obvious social relevance, was the lyrics. The lyrics to this musical were groundbreaking. This was the first musical to ever use adverbs. Yeah. So now we weren't just aging, but we were aging gracefully. And that's a big deal. There was one lyric in particular that every time I sang it, I just thought to myself, man, this is so poetic and so true, so real and poignant, it's universal. You know the lyric I'm talking about, of course, that lyric that just spoke volumes to all of us. Every night people were tweeting it, tattooing it, tweeting it. That lyric, of course, is the oddly appropriate, oh, my aching back is about to break, to creak? To creak? Yeah, creak? Is that right? Correct. Crack? Crack. Crack, okay. Oh, my aching back is about to crack. Look at you, you little rhymer. That's right, and so, ladies and gentlemen, come with me for a second chance as I take you to the song, Whoopee, I'm 84 and fancy and free, from the musical Rewinding the Clock for Wanda, featuring the lyric, oh, my aching back is about to crack. Time for me to take my teeth out, put in my fake teeth, damn windows, wind coming in, whacking me in the head. Nurse Jackson, get in here, there's a draft. Nurse Jackson, you all right? Sorry. What is that? What is that noise? What are you talking about? You're alone in the room. I thought I told you not to call me. All right, sorry. Read my magazine. Thanks, Nurse Jackson. You're always such a help. Yes, put on my... Nurse Jackson! Nurse Jackson!
No one can hear you.
What? No one can hear me?
No.
Well, that's true. I am on the deaf wing. I used to be on the colorblind wing. No one would do what I did. For what? Who the hell are you?
There's no need to shout, for I know everything I need to know about you, Wanda.
How do you know my name? My real name?
Well, I simply read it in your memory books, in your diaries. You keep all of the elements of the people that you used to love. You used to express love to.
I still don't know what the heck you're doing in my room. Are you from the spinal surgery ward?
I was there.
You were there?
I was there.
Oh, I got serious back problems.
I was there at every moment in your life.
You mean were you there when I was 14 and I kicked Billy Wildston in the
Wimbles?
The Wimbles? Wimble? Done.
It took 42 hours of surgery to put his Wimbles back where they belong.
No, it's 21 hours of Wimble.
And I was there for all 42 hours of it. I'm there when people are in need, and you, Wanda, are in need.
I'm not in need of anything. There's nothing anyone can do for me. I'm 84. My life is almost over. I'm knocking on the door.
Perhaps you're misunderstanding that part of what you need is other people, and other people need you. I don't know why I'm backing up. You'd probably just walk right through me. Let's try.
Ah, I feel like a bull in Spain.
Arriba. Something really up.
Can I try that again?
Why, sure.
I feel nimble.
Okay, careful of the Wimbles. You came awfully close that time. You know the old song, The Wind Through the Wimbles? Oh, it's about apparitions.
What's happening to me?
What is happening to you?
Why do I feel younger? Why do I feel strange? I feel light on my feet.
Look in the mirror.
It's the face I had years ago.
Yes.
What have you done?
What have I done?
My knees. I haven't moved my knees like this in 36 years.
Try moving them from left to right. It's more complicated than I want to see it doing. The years are rolling back.
Left, out, left, right, out, right, left, right. Any direction I want them to move. They're right there in the groove. Jack. But you walked in, you turned the sun away from sin, and no longer will I say, oh, my aching back's about to crack, 'cause oh, look at me. I'm 84 and wild and fancy and free. Oh, look at me. I'm 84 and I'm wild like a child, and I'm fancy, all kinds of dancing in my knee, 'cause I am free.
Incredible! The song Whoopee, I'm 84 and Fancy Free from the musical Rewinding the Clock for Wanda. What an incredible song. I want to give an award out to all of you tonight for being just fantastic audience members right here in the front row. Did anybody get hit with the spit from Rob? Special award for you all. That was absolutely incredible and such a like a groundbreaking story that's never been told before about an old man who has a ghost come and visit him at night to right his wrongs. That's never been written. Other than there's a book 2 floors up called The Christmas Carol where they do almost that same story. Wow. Now, folks, we have come to that point in the evening where many of you will make the biggest decision of your lives. That's right, it's time to vote. So reach under your chairs. We've placed a digital voting indicator down there. Okay, so we got like 3 that looked over here. The child here did not look. I just want to point out the adults that looked. No, we up here are needy actors, so the voting is going to be done by applause. So, when I say the name of the song that was your favorite tonight, give it a huge applause. Let's practice now. All right, we got more. Woo! Yeah. Now, we can't expect you to remember all of the intricate and very logical journeys that we've gone on this evening. So we're going to bring back our song presenters to remind you of what you saw. So please welcome back tonight's nominees. There they are. For our first song, we went to the land of the flower shop. Remember that one? We met a sweet florist and his even sweeter customer that comes in and walks through the plants with him. The song Buddy Love from the musical The Smell of Success. If this one is your favorite, vote now! Some people liked it. Next up, we went to the world of colorblindness. That's right, we went to a town called, I believe, Rainbowville. We met a father and son, and a father teaching his son the golden rule. Lie, cheat, steal, you have to, but fit in, that's the key. So the song was My Favorite Color is Periwinkle, the musical, Colorblind. If this one is your favorite, vote now! All right, next up we went to the world of jolly old England. That's right. We met a lady who wanted to be a knight and wanted to go to those ever famous night playoffs or night auditions. The song, My Wimbles Still Show, from the musical The Other Gender. If this one is your favorite, vote now! And finally, we went to the world of an old man. We met this man, his name is Wanda, and the friendly apparition that came into his window to right all of his wrongs. The song will be I'm 84 and Fancy Free, the musical Rewinding the Clock for Wanda. If this one is your favorite, vote now! All right, folks, we have a winner. The Phony Award goes to My Wimble Still Show from the other channel!
Thank you so much. You like me, you really do. Randy, we did it! Woo! Yay, us! Oh my goodness. Oh, what a burden this is to win. It's such a burden. But I will accept this burden on behalf of Randy and everyone else. What a joy it was every night to portray a knight. Just the puns are endless. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great honor for me. But I cannot accept this alone. I mean, I'm accepting it, of course, partly for Randy. I was merely an actress and singer in the musical The Other Gender. I did not write it, of course, and it would be wrong of me to not acknowledge the writer. So, who is the delightful penmanship person who wrote My Wimbles? You can admit it was you. We won. It's okay. All kidding aside, you don't have to be embarrassed. We won. Do you know if it was you? Maybe they left out of the joy of us winning? Huh. Well, I guess I'll just accept it myself then. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty good at reading an audience, and what I'm getting from you now is bitterness and resentment. You are thinking, hey, I poured my heart and soul into that song title, but nobody read it on stage, so I'm gonna make some dreams come true right now. All right. Please, Lord, find me a house. That is serious. That's actually the plot of almost every show on HGTV. Okay, I'm gonna say this says you make me happy. I think it's a different H word. As a child. Okay. All right. Cherry lipstick. Now here's the real drama. It's by Jennifer and Leonard. No. Jennifer, are you here with somebody named Leonard?
I'm here.
Are you here with somebody named Leonard? No.
That's my last name.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was a real romantic chapstick moment. You know. That makes more sense. All right, great. Glammin', stunnin', struttin', and whammin'. Now, what does this say? Beth in the rides? Beth, are you here? What does it say? Beth in the room? With the what?
River.
Beth in the river? That sounds like, were you stuck in the river at one point?
All the time.
All the time? Is there a river here? Oh. Do you all have alligators here? Or no, that's... Okay, good. Great. Because we were in Florida earlier. Okay. Miss Kitty and Marshall Dillon ever together. I don't know who either of those people are. Who are... Wait, Tom, where are you?
Hey,
Tom, who are these people?
Marshall Matthew Dillon and
Yeah.
Kitty.
What? I don't know. What? Gunsmoke?
Gunsmoke.
Is that like a southern thing, or?
320 years.
Oh, it's a TV show. I was born in 2000 and... 10. 2. Gunsmoke. Okay. Today's the Day by Joni. That's true. Today is the day. Losers rule the world. There was no name on that one though. So, all right. Okay. The bunions on my left pinky toe smell like molded corn chips into a Ziploc bag. So specific. The name is on here. I would have thought with that title you would leave the name off, but Melanie Posey. So if the people around you, if anybody's like, God, I wish I had some Fritos right now, that's why. Crayon wax. Sophie Leonard. All right. Do you use crayons or no? Oh, so it's fiction. Okay. Hi, I am a bullfrog. Jim, where are you? There you are. You're not a bullfrog, you're a Jim. Do you have bullfrogs here? Is that like a... You do? I haven't read any since I've been here. Ribbit? Is it not the season, maybe? Stop being stupid. This actually was written by my own mother. I'm not stupid, but I just didn't know about Gunsmoke. All right. Sun makes me sweat. So true. Terry, so true. All right. Raindrops keep falling on my hiney. It is a family-friendly show, but you know what? Hiney is a family-friendly word. Jammin' on the beach. Frozen underwear blues. Is it Joanne? Jonathan? The person that has frozen underwear on, raise your... All right. Is it a good thing or a bad thing, though? A bad thing. It's a good thing, right? People put their underwear in the freezer when it's hot out, right? Christmas? I grew up in Wisconsin, like... It's hot here during Christmas? All right. BB crawl. I don't know what that means, but... Frozen underwear. Okay. Oh, here's what I think is interesting. My Camilla is crooked. And then it gives the name, also gives the phone number. Doug McCullough.
Camellia.
Camellia? What does that mean? Oh, it's another flower. I don't know my southern flowers. It's the state flower? Camellia. All right. But why the phone number then? I'm gonna call later. The Tree Frog Croaked by Marie. They got a lot of frogs around these parts. My back's aching and my knees are shaking. All right, I get it. Backs and knees are tough. Let's do a couple more. My squirrel is eating my bird seed. Drama! So much drama. Folks, if I talked to you on the red carpet earlier, we're going to put those videos up on our Facebook page. You can follow us at Broadway's Next Hit Musical on Facebook. Watch those videos. Also, we are recording the show tonight with our audio equipment. So, if you go to Broadway'sNextHitMusical.com, enter in your email, you can get a free MP3 download of the winning song tonight. So you can listen to it. It's real. Everybody doesn't think that's real. It's a real thing. You can download it. Also, you can register to win or purchase a soundtrack to the musical that they are about to improvise for you tonight. Now, Nearly every significant musical in the history of the world has begun with an overture.
What?
Yeah, I know. Ironically, so will this one. So please give a warm welcome to Gary Adler as he plays the overture to the Phony Award-winning hit, The Other Genders, featuring that hit song, My Wimbles Still Show. Gary Adler, everyone.
Thank you. The Other Gender, a musical about knights.
Of yesteryear and before, the days of yore, the days of yore, the better days where they had more.
And in those days, those crazy ways, the people, they were sure.
In the days of yore, the days of yore, of yesteryear and before.
And if you walked about the town, every type of person you would see. And the nights they fight and fight, the playoffs they can be.
The days of yore, the days of yore, of yesteryear and before. The days of yore, the days of yore, of yesteryear and before. Sir Callahan,
Yes, Your Majesty.
your latest blade, present it to me. Present it to me, actually, and then present it to me.
My latest play? I did not hear you.
What I said, Sir Callahan. If you didn't have so much hair covering your ears, you would know, was present your latest blade.
Blade.
The blade that you have crafted in the mines of Gibrea, here in the great Scotch hills. Where it's got but it's more in England than Scotland. It's on the border. Technically, it's Scotland, but most people think of it as England. Go on!
It is the blade. The blade that my father gave to me before he was killed with the same blade.
Oh!
He had it turned around the wrong way. I shall not make the same mistake, Your Majesty.
Sir Galahad, there is a great competition coming up.
I know of it. It is the great night playoffs.
The great night playoffs of a certain time from a long time ago. Let's not get specific what year it is.
No, nor shall we do the month.
Never.
It could be May
Never
Madness.
know, never know. But we won't say it out loud, although we will fight it proud.
I shall fight it proud.
I know.
I shall...
Careful. Well, be careful with that thing.
I shall not follow in my father's footsteps.
No, especially now, since he's not doing a lot of walking.
You, sir, you are practically my father now.
Well, I've raised you since you were a young boy.
I know you have had great disappointment for only having a daughter.
Well, you would know then that that disappointment must end, for it is the winner of the playoffs of this year, which we shall not name, and the month which shall also not be named, who shall become the rightful heir to my throne.
Yes, of course.
I have
Tradition shall continue.
Well, I have approved it with the council. Although you are not my blood, you shall retain the crown when I pass.
I would also like the crown. It's very pretty.
You can have the crown. You can't have the crane. You really don't want to be some total pain. But I was around all the time.
I thought he was quite handsome. But this tradition must continue, and although I'm not your blood I would shed for you, Your Majesty.
Yea, shed thine own blood. If necessary, remove thine own wimbles. Whatever thine must do, do it thine and quickly. For in the morrow I shall pass.
Shall he?
Not directly tomorrow, but soon.
In this place of great tradition, a man and man alone walks through unto a field of fighting, and there his armor is shown. Should he live, should he die, ne'er it matters that he stands there is all that they see. And tomorrow at that playoff, let it be me.
Yes, Sir Galahad. There are fields where men will be fighting.
Only men,
Where fields where some men will die.
wimbles in the wind.
And then there'll be knighting. And upon those shoulders, the knighting from I'll place my blade on thy shoulders. For all the kingdom to see. And I wish it were you, or as you'd say,
I wish it were me. And so the kings will continue to reign.
so the kingdom continues to reign.
And your son, yes, your son,
Yes,
the
my
son
son.
you never had, will make you so proud through your veins. So let me walk in your shadow. Let me be the child you always inspired.
Yes, I shall. You'll walk in my shadow, for my shadow's becoming quite tired, and soon shall pass, both from this existence to the beyond of the wildest sea. And I wish my heir to be you, or as you'd say, as you get on one knee.
It rhymes with three. It's me.
blushing. It was only one pish and one posh, but now a second. Lorna, my blood is boiling, boiling red as this cape, red as the Red Sea. That's probably blue, but still red.
What do you want about now?
My heart is beating so fast, I can barely keep it inside my chest. Lorna, Lorna, not only is my future at stake, but myself is at stake. That which I wish to be, that which I am, that which I am destined to be and not to be.
A wife?
Right.
The being part,
Yes.
not the not being part.
No, the not being part. Lorna, I have never shared this wish, this desire. Maybe you've noticed me wearing silver things and holding metal. Though a butter knife is not sharp, in my eyes it could be.
Do you want to learn to use cutlery?
No! Lorna! There's something deep inside my heart. There's something deep inside my heart that's beating, beating like a bee.
I'll call the doctor.
I'm not the kind of lady in waiting, making a wedding feast. No, the strength of an army is in me, in my skin and my bones. And I share this wish with you, for I wish not it to be alone. I want to be a knight in steel. I wish this vision could be real. I want to be a knight in steel. Every night when I sleep, I swear I think it's real.
Oh, my lady, remember your gender. Remember your gender.
Pish posh! Deep in the night, the visions I have, they come but from within. And I know I've hid them down under the coal in a bin. But the strength I feel in myself, strong like metal true. These are the things I think about, and I'm telling them to you. I want to be a knight. I wish to be it, even though it may not be right. I want to be a knight. Whether it be wrong,
It's definitely wrong.
whether it be wrong or right.
And so I leave in the morning. 6 a.m. will be the time.
Yes, Father. I will await your return anon.
Anon, yea.
Anon.
Thou shalt stay here and do thine sewing. A sweater thou might make, or perhaps a hat.
To sew a sweater?
Yea, thou shalt sew a sweater.
I may not be a womanly full of my knowledge of things, but sewing a sweater I
Thou
know cannot be done.
Deniest thine order. Thou feel that thou art my daughter, and thou, thusly, thou shalt deny my request.
Nay, I deny you not, Father.
Yea,
I
but-
merely mock you.
Mock the king! I am your father. I shall not be mocked.
And I am thy daughter. I shall not be docked from the power that should be betrothed to me.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. We have spoken about these very dreams and wishes before, and they are futile, for thou'st born, yea, with wimbles.
2 of them.
Yes, thou shalt carry thine wimbles, and until the day thine own wimbles shalt not be carried, thou shalt not carry a blade.
Nay, I hope I shall not have the day where I am not carrying them. I wish this not.
Was figurative that I spoke, yea?
Of course.
Wimbles shall continue to be carried.
But maybe lower.
Eventually, yea.
actually
All Wimbles do drop.
drop.
At the time.
At one time a 32B, eventually a 36 long.
For you, the Wimbles drop. For all of us males, the Gimbals drop as well.
Fair father, speak not of whipples, this
Nay.
is women's work.
Yea, women's work it is. Women's work it is, and thy delineation is one that I wish thou to keep in thy mind, because I saw, yea, you sitting behind the chair and the couch yesterday as I spoke to Sir Callahan, and I heard thine own exclamations of joy and of envy. I know it's in thine own head. I've known it since thou were a little girl, running around, wearing forks and spoons upon thy shirt, and running with daggers that were blunt. Thou shalt not become a knight, thou shalt not join us tomorrow on the field, and thou shalt not become the heir to my throne. And that is all is that. Now, I shall leave this place to go to another place, as always does happen when one person leaves a place. Whence I come to that place, I shall not walk back, nay, I shall walk forward to the place that lies beyond the place that I have just come to. Eventually I shall come to a place that is a field of battle, and when I am there, I shall watch Sir Callahan become the rightful heir to my throne. A boy with gimbals, nay, not a girl with Wimbles. Drift us now as I walk backwards, first forward to kiss the hand of thine own daughter, who I do love, although I do wish to become more of a realist. Backwards do I walk,
Thou art the king, this is surprising.
keeping an eye on thee, hoping I shall not walk into curtain. Backwards. To the right, I shall
right.
my right a little bit. Okay. Thou art helpful, even the light man.
Oh,
My lady,
Lorna, Lorna, my love.
I have come from the errands you have sent me. Of a sword.
Oh, it's heavy, heavier than any butter knife I have carried.
And of course, armor. 'Tis a very light armor.
Oh, made of aluminium foil, perhaps. Oh, Lorna, you are a kind woman.
Would you like me to
I would.
put the armor down?
Please undo me, Leslie, if you can.
Is there any way I can... oh, there's
So much hair have I.
young Velcro.
Oh, underneath. Yes, all right. Yes, but first.
Oh, I see a problem. You're not the shape of a knight. Maybe we should, I'm gonna take this roll of fabric.
Oh,
Around
yes.
tight.
Yes, perhaps this will work.
Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Oh, my lady, is there any way I can convince you not to do this?
Nay, Lorna, there is no way. Thou canst not convince me to not do this.
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's working.
Tighter, Lorna.
There we go. Okay, canst thou still breathe?
Barely, but yes.
Alright, that's good then.
Okay.
Okay, now let's take a look. Oh. There's still a problem.
No. You flattened it up so.
Well, there's the flattening and then there's the other bits.
Oh, Lorna. Oh, I see myself in trees. I see on my knees and going through the wind. Oh, I feel so strong. I know it isn't wrong, and I will surely win. And I'll work my way into the forest, and I feel that I will be covered fully and still.
nice blade, dude. And now, challenger, present thyself. Name thyself, challenger. Verbally, please.
Charles!
Charles from Yea, what country?
Wither!
Whiffer?
Witherpain!
Winnipeg?
Witherpain!
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 Charles with a pain. Ah, yes, I have a pain in my back. It's about to crack. Charles from Witherpain. Present thy blade, Charles. Yea, it is a familiar blade, one that I have in mine very own blade collection. Strange. And missing 'twas it one night ago. Yea, I shall look past this coincidence. Yea, Charles of Witherplain, do stand upon mine own right side. Thou shalt begin with jousting competition.
Is there any way I can convince you not to do this? You haven't practiced rules. You haven't practiced anything. You could be dashed to pieces.
Well, I think my stick is longer, bigger, and more visible, so I think I have a good chance.
Yea, Charles of Witherplain.
Witherpain?
Witherpain. I notice thine own chest protrudes as though wimbles lay beneath thine own armor.
Ah, wimbles known as pectoral wimbles, they are.
Yea, thou shalt have strong muscle. Thou shalt begin with jousting. Yea, the first to touch the armor of the other with the blade thou shalt carry is the winner of the first competition. Upon my go. Go! Very good with a pain.
Thank you.
Sir Callahan, stand up. Like my own son, thou shalt find victory now, or thou shalt be shamed. Not bring shame upon our crest.
Yes.
There's something unsettling about this night.
Yes.
I fear to strike him.
Yes, yes, there is a smell about him that I do recognize. An odor. It brings me back to many years ago when my own daughter was young.
He's saying something about your smell. Let's cover you with dung. There, now you smell like a man.
The second of 3 competitions now is the face-to-face blade battle. The first to knock the blade out of the other's hand is the winner.
I have not practiced this one.
Note, there are 3 competitions, so it's going to be 2 out of 3 that wins. Just saying, in case that matters. Go!
I wish I knew what the third one was before doing this one.
He seems to be making it up as he goes along.
Ah! Well blocked. Nicely done. The winner is Callahan. The score of the playoffs. Yea, 1-1. What is this look of nerves in thine own eyes after victory that was yours, Callahan?
Chivalry just rise inside me.
Chivalry?
I do not understand, but I felt the need to present this sword back to the knight.
This skirt is hindering me.
I'm sorry, I forgot to take that off.
Thank you.
The final competition of the evening is the face-to-face challenge.
Sir, I'm not certain I can go on. There is something about this knight's appearance that is stirring something inside me.
I wouldn't talk, Wolfman Jack. Thou shalt fight and win for my kingdom, or thou shalt no longer be the heir to my throne.
But it must be me, sir.
'Tis a competition that requires face-to-face.
With swords or without?
It's a staring contest. He who blinks first shalt be the loser. Eyes must show.
Oh no, eyes must show. Lorna, what shall I do? I am covered by this.
Just look.
Eyes must show in this final competition, in this little here sedition where the eyes must show. Eyes must show in this little here play, in this simple little way that the game must go.
Will she look me in the eyes? Will he look me in the eyes?
This is your chance. You can stab him with your eyes of steel.
I will do it deep inside my heart. I know I feel.
Eyes must show, chance you can present this with kiss the eyes in the face of me. If you wanna win, you win, you win, take it.
I know that I feel.
Eyes must show, chance you can present this with kiss the eyes in the face of me. Eyes must show, chance you can present this with kiss the eyes in the Eyes must show. Staring contest. Do not blink. Yea, I shall watch only you, Callahan, for you the pressure is upon you. Don't blink. Oh, what was that? Doesn't count. That was allergies, didn't count. What? What is this?
Oh, my lordy!
Mouse
I always
I'm
cry
sorry,
at
sir.
jousting competitions.
I have never looked upon such beautiful eyes.
You just laid your lips upon the lips of a man!
Yes, and felt it down to my gimbals and up through my wimbles.
Man, what did you do to my knight? What strange curse did you put upon him? What strange sorcery?
I did nothing but
Nothing!
I am me. Me is she.
You totally made out with my daughter.
Sir, I could not help myself, for truth will always win, and 'tis true that she has won.
2 out of 3.
Ain't bad.
Whether be man or woman, I
Just-
have won.
Just as the stories of yore have told.
Yes, Callahan
I'm
said
praying
what?
to the gods that they will come through for us this time.
Oh, so many things
They
to
have
say.
spoken to us. I live for chocolate. I've been on a bus all day. And smiles at my funeral.
There will be smiles at your funeral.
But not at mine,
No.
for mine have shame poured all upon them.
What?
There shall be shame upon my funeral. For I, the king, the greatest knight that ever lived, and who denied thy knighthood for as long as I did, I shall be poured with shame.
Nay, nay, Father, for thou hast grown, thou hast seen that things can change, that yea, strength can rule a body of a woman with wimbles.
You inspire me, daughter.
Oh,
Thou art not the only one who brings change today. I've never told you this. My real name is Wanda.
King Wanda, I had only known of you as King Juan.
In some circles, I'm called Queen Wanda.
Father, we must speak this not, for I have not
I
yet.
present this to you, the great sword of extension pole. Sow yourself a destiny, the way you would sow a sweater. Thou shalt be my witness, Galahad.
I shall.
Thou shalt train her in the ways of knighthood.
I shall.
Thou shalt remain my son, and thou shalt be the heir to my throne. You can still work for us. On this day I present thee with destiny. I give you the best of me with the best of you. And on this day I present thee with knighthood, as you know that the right should always do.
So the sword rises upon your shoulder, and so the knighthood too. As you
Thank you so much for coming to see Broadway's next hit musical. Please come meet the cast in the lobby. And make sure to sign up on the email list so you can get your free MP3 download of tonight's winning song, My Wimbles Still Show.